why do people buy illegal weed?
I don't. There's no point anymore.
That's like people still buying moonshine when. But I find that people who go there, there's two types. Like there's people, the occasional smokers. There's people who go for medical reasons. There's people because they want to get high. So I'm waiting, and I see the guy in front of me, and he goes to the cashier or whatever, the guy behind the counter, and he's like, "Hi, I need something for my anxiety, but also something to help me write, and something for my ADD." I'm like, "It's not a pharmacist. It's a 17-year-old pimply boy." He's like, "Hello, I want one for my for my dad to hug me." Like that. None of this.
I mean, I have asked them questions.
Is it you? This is my only bet. That's the only thing I'm gonna do.
Hi.
Yeah, welcome to the podcast, everybody. Hey, you. You're listening on Spotify. Hey, yeah, you're already on the thing. Go click 5 stars.
Yeah.
We know how many people.
It's true.
Yeah, click 5 stars.
We should at the very least, have 55 stars.
At least. So guys,
At
go
the
for
very least. Yeah. So really 5-star that shit.
Go 5-star that thing.
Yeah.
You're already there.
You're already there.
So go 5-star. And we're here.
Yeah.
Hello, Gabe. We are here now.
Yeah.
Ramdas.
Ramdas. Namaste.
Namaste, motherfucker.
Namaste.
How are you, man?
Good. The weed the CBD I'm taking is called Namaste.
It's called Namaste?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like an oil.
Yeah, and you kach or you glug.
It's like a spray.
Does it come with the? Is it like the oregano oil? It burns in the throat.
You know what's funny? It tastes like how I imagine like some sort of thick olive oil would taste like.
Yeah?
It's just oil.
Yeah,
It's coagulated on my throat. It's a little gross. First time I tried, I took one spray. I felt everything just freaks me out. So I was like, "Oh my god, I'm poisoned!" And I was looking in the mirror, and I'm like, "Am I poisoned? Am I dying?" And then I felt like pretty good. And then now I'm at 4 sprays. Before bed, squirt.
Salam alaikum.
Yeah. And people say that you feel as it's hitting your body because it's ingesting it. You feel the THC because there's a little bit of THC in there. There's always a little bit of THC.
Yeah.
I think it's like 1 to 10 THC. So I feel the THC because my heart races a tiny bit, like as I'm sleeping, and then it goes down real slow.
Yeah?
And the CBD's like takes over.
Ooh. And I never had CBD. Like, what's the effect on the body?
I don't know if my brain is playing tricks on me.
Yeah.
I feel like my body going.
It's Mazola.
What's Mazola?
It's like a vegetable oil.
Oh yeah.
Your girlfriend's just changing it.
He'll
never know.
He'll never know. Dude, 100%. It could be just all placebo.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
100%. And I feel it. I feel so. I wake up like you know like. Do you ever fantasize about being on a boat or ship like a big ship and you're sleeping in the bottom of the boat
That's a nightmare. I never fantasized
or like
like a yacht,
not a yacht, like I don't know, like the what's it called, the not the pioneers, whatever, like Christopher Columbus.
Yes.
You know, and it's like
ocean of the motion.
I've been working.
The motion of the
Or that's not the song, but anyway.
So it's like the perfect quiet and there's nothing.
It feels like that, and then I wake up to pee, and I just like I still feel like I'm on a boat. I'm like, whoa.
Okay, you're high. High.
It feels a little like, and my body is just, and then my mind. I also have like tinnitus, a little bit of tinnitus.
Yeah.
And usually at night I hear it. It's really annoying. Like, it
Yeah.
hurts my ears. But this, I don't even doesn't even like. I don't even think about it. It's not even there.
I think you found your drug.
Yeah, maybe.
You know why? Because also like off stage, off sleep, when you're not sleeping, you blink less.
Yeah.
You're more calm. I'm like, no, I think he found his.
Maybe, yeah. It's good for nights. I looked up if like, is it bad or or dependent or am I like, what if like, because
unless it's motor oil, unless they're doing it. See, guys, is your car making weird sound? What you need is
you need to squirt some of that
you
oil.
need to see some like you put engine oil. You need to put engine oil with CBD. Just make your car relax, man.
The only thing that's gross about it, like like you take any spray thing, like you look at the hole. It's like usually white, right?
Yeah.
It's like brown. It looks like a fucking asshole that's squirting shit into like just like a skunk squirting shit into my mouth. It's like every
is
time.
the oil brown?
It's I can't see. It's like this. I don't know, but it never gets for some reason. No matter where I squirt it, it must be so thick because it just goes like it goes, and I always have to like put it in my mouth, and then sometimes it sprays, and sometimes it goes.
Does your girlfriend take it too?
She took it like a couple of times, but she doesn't need it.
I've had sex a couple of times under the effect of marijuana, and if you love the person you're having sex with, sex gets really good. Yeah. Because you're like everything is because when you love that person. When you don't love that person, it's funny. I used to date a girl and I smoked weed and we had sex, and I realized while we're having
Yeah.
sex that I didn't like her.
Yeah.
And mid coitus, I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to sleep.
Oh, wow. Were you
Like my cock, pardon my language, my cock was hard
Pardon.
and wet
Oh, why?
because I was fucking her.
I
And
thought
she
I thought it was like sweating or something. I was like, I don't want to do this.
Like I was, and I'm like, the sounds she made when she was like having
Wow.
sex, everything was just like, and then I just went to sleep.
Wow, damn.
That's how I realized, we shouldn't be together.
No, we shouldn't at all, man. I mean, that.
No, we shouldn't.
I don't know. For some reason, I was like, in my head, I thought we were fucking, and then I smoked some weed.
Yeah, well, that's not gonna happen. We're not gonna fuck on weed. We're only fuck sober.
So remember, like when Trudeau became prime minister, and he opened like one SQDC, the weed store. For the longest time, I just thought there was only one weed store in Montreal. I was like, the one on St. Catherine Street that always has a huge line that goes around the block, and they never have anything. Dude, there's SQDCs everywhere, man.
They're the Starbucks of
Dude,
Canada, yeah.
It's crazy. Like there's within my house, there's like 3 that are like 10 minutes away on foot.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like it's so convenient.
Yeah.
And you go in and they're so nice. They're
Why-
so clean.
Why do people buy illegal weed?
There's
That's so
no
stupid.
point anymore.
That's like people still buying moonshine when Macallan 15 years got
Yeah.
legalized. Like, why are you buying illegal weed?
There's no
Who are
point.
you? Why?
Yeah.
Go buy legal weed from the store, and it's perfect, and you go, it's nice. I
The
like
package
it.
is nice now. It's all like purpley and cute.
And they have like cute names and everything.
Yeah.
But I find that people who go there, there's two types. Like there's people, the occasional smokers. There's people who go for medical reasons. There's people because they want to get high. People go for. I swear, I was waiting. And last time I buy weed, once like every 3 months because my package lasts me a long time.
Okay.
So I'm waiting, and I see the guy in front of me, and he goes to the cashier or whatever, the guy behind the counter, and he's like, "Hi, I need something for my anxiety, but also something to help me write, and something for my ADD." I'm like, "It's not a pharmacist. It's a 17-year-old pimply boy." He's like, "Hello."
Yeah.
Like
It's
it's
so
not
true.
a drugstore. He's not your psychiatrist. Like,
Yeah.
I want one for my dad to hug me. Like that. None of this. It's a poor fucking child
amazing.
selling you weed,
That's
and
so
you're a
true.
55-year-old man.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're totally right. I mean, I have asked them questions.
Is it you?
I just said like I need CBD,
Yeah.
which is the most popular one, and they
Yeah.
send me they told me what and they do know. Like today I wanted to buy some weed. I wanted to buy half THC and half CBD because the other one
Cock?
no smoke
Smoke.
because the cock
Cock,
is
yeah.
like 10 to 1 10
Yeah.
10 CBD 1, so I want 1 to 1. I want to see because I think the CBD chills you out as the THC gets you high and feel good.
Yeah.
I want to feel a little bit of both.
Okay.
You know, a little
Yeah,
bit of
yeah.
1 to 1. So I asked this lady. She said mango haze.
Ooh, I think I've had that before.
Yeah, and it seems good, and I haven't tried it yet, but
Dude, weed is so popular in Quebec right now that they started a plan, and you probably have it in your neighborhood, where you can buy it online and get it shipped to your house in an hour and a half. They legalized, because when I used to buy weed illegally, the guy used to come to my door. He's like,
Yeah.
"Salam alaikum, here's your weed."
Yeah.
I would buy it. Here's your money. We'd have it in a
Yeah.
little package with the names. Now they do the same. SQDC will
Yeah.
send the guy,
uh-huh.
also probably back,
Yeah.
give you the fucking weed. Salam
Yeah.
alaikum. In 90 minutes, it's cost $5.
Dude, it was the worst trying to find
think.
like I had a drug dealer for the longest time. He lived in Park X. He's like one of my friends. He quit, and then like trying to find a new one. Like he would give you a number, and then you text it, and then the
Yeah.
guy would write, "Who this?" I'm like, "It's Gabriel." Friend. Oh shit, whatever. My friend, my friend of friend, and he's like, "All right, give me an hour." And I'm waiting, and then
And
he's
it
like,
would be weed?
he's like, "Ah, you cool? What do you want?" And I'd be like, I'd text him like, "I want something to write or whatever," and he'd be like, "Nah, this is narc shit," you know.
Yeah, mine, he used to send me the menu. I'm like, "Hey, what's the menu?" I would ask him, "What's the
Oh,
menu?"
that's the best.
And he would say, "Tuck, tuck, 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 tuck." And then I would Google them. And then I was like, "Okay, I'll have one ball, or not ball, one
like bud.
bud, thank you.
Yeah.
One bud of this, one bud of that, one bud of this." And I would buy like 6, 7.
Wow.
And then I would like, guys, I used to smoke more. I used to smoke like half a joint a day. Back then, apparently, by the way, people who smoke weed are like, "Oh, what are you, an amateur?" Now I take 2 puffs and I'm in space. I swear.
It's crazy. I don't know how Claire smokes like half joint by herself.
Yeah?
And she's like, "Oh, I feel
I
good."
think it's just she's smart. Like
Maybe.
her brain is like, psh. I don't
Yeah,
care.
and to me, like I take, like you said, 2 hits.
And then-
I'm like in the tub, like just looking at reading the back of the fucking Head and Shoulders bottle, being like, "Yo, dude, I could drink this." I think.
But I like weed. I think out of all the drugs,
Mm-hmm.
weed is my favorite.
Mm.
Mushroom. Have you ever tried mushrooms?
Mm-mm.
Mushrooms. With your mental health, I would check.
Yeah,
with
I don't think so.
I would check with the SQDC
Yeah,
guy.
check.
Mushrooms. I find like when I'm depressed,
Mm-hmm.
it makes me look at something from a different point of view.
Mm.
It always makes me like, yeah, but be grateful about. Oh, your stomach's okay. You hungry?
Yeah,
You want to eat something?
No, I think it's digestion.
Okay, it makes me look like at things differently.
Mhm.
Mushrooms. Even I'll take like 0.3 grams, just a
Mm.
little something. Be like, okay, but life is not that bad.
Yeah.
It makes me get out of a funk.
Yeah.
Weed gives me ideas,
Uh-huh.
and I tried DMT once.
Big. Oh wait, you told me about this.
Yeah.
Wait. Were you in this house or
Yeah, I was in
by
this
yourself?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
How long ago?
Oh, years ago.
And you took like those big hits, like they told you to?
No, well, the thing is, the only way to smoke DMT, I bought DMT from a guy, and he gave me the white powder.
Wait, explain what I guess everyone knows what DMT is. If
Okay,
you're-
guys,
if you're
listen.
listening on
If you
Spotify.
listen to this, you listen to Joe Rogan. So
Yeah.
go fuck
The
yourself.
thing
I'm
is,
not gonna
I
explain
think,
DMT.
I think there's like British people that like
Oh, yeah?
that from
DMT is a drug that you smoke
And you
that
see-
that
you
Joe
see
Rogan
blue gods.
invented in 2006. And yeah, so I smoked it once. I didn't die
Yeah.
because you're supposed to like. and
Yeah, you
disappear.
go to like
Because here's the problem with DMT. You can't be stupid and do DMT because you got to make the apparatus to smoke with
Yeah.
it. It's like idiot proof.
Okay.
So you have to take like a bottle and put like aluminum and whatever. And then I was doing it and I wasn't doing it well. So I
Mm.
wasn't inhaling as much as I could.
Okay.
And I felt high.
Why don't you just buy a crack pipe?
I don't know where. Oh, thank you, Gabe. I went to go. You know what? It was. I went to Amazon and I typed crack pipe, and I didn't find one. Where the fuck am I supposed to buy a crack
I
pipe?
think you could go to like what is it
Hello, one crack pipe, please.
Is it called a head shop? You know I always hear a head shop.
Yeah,
Is that what it is?
I
Head-
think so. Well, it's a best name for a blowjob restaurant.
Yeah,
or
head
whatever.
blowjob restaurant.
Yeah.
Dip your blowjob in cum.
Dip your blowjob in cum.
It comes with like, oh, can I have extra ketchup in the side of?
What?
Yeah. But
yeah, it's true. I could have went to a head shop.
but I don't know what the hell that is. Like you go into a head shop, what are you gonna see?
I'm assuming
bongs,
a
I
white
guess.
guy with dreads.
Yeah.
Hey, whoa, man.
Whoa, it's crack.
Like,
Here's
he's
your
like,
crack.
wow, that's so cool. And then you realize it's not cool at all.
No, no.
Hey, whoa. Well, sure. All right, bro. You got it, brother. Yeah. Wow. Wow. What's up, man? What? Well, man, do you listen to The Dead? What? Shit. Wow. Whoa, bro. Chill out, man. Yeah. This is what I imagine. And bongs.
Okay, yeah. And so what did
And
you see?
T-shirts with Bob Marley.
Yeah, poor Bob Marley. Feel bad for that guy.
I know. He's a very smart guy.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah. I mean, I guess so. Yeah, he seems good music. I don't know.
I watched part of his life documentary.
Oh,
So anyway, so I took it and I felt like, ooh. And then I saw this is pretty cool. A voice in my head tricked me. I don't remember exactly what it did, but it tricked me. It made me laugh. A voice in my head did something to me
It
that
wasn't
made
your
me laugh.
voice. It was like some.
It's as if I don't remember it, but if I were to materialize it, imagine it was doing this, doing the sound. So it's talking, but it's following a rhythm, and then suddenly it just. I'm like, what? Why did you stop talking? And the voice went, gotcha.
Whoa. Okay, that's weird. That's
Yeah.
so weird.
It's like just like oh, la, la, gotcha. So I'm
it's
like,
almost
"Oh,
like you had like.
it played the trick on me.
Oh,
It played
that's
the trick
so
on me.
cool.
And then I
Did you get scared?
No, it was very. Then I lied down, and then I was lying down. I imagine like the things became. I've ever been to a church, and then you see the stained glass,
Yeah.
and it's all connected by like metal or whatever. And
Yeah.
you see the light going through the stained
Oh,
glass.
okay. Yeah.
I was lying like this, on my sofa, with my hands crossed, and I saw me as stained glass as Jesus.
Whoa.
I'm like, whoa! So it was me, stained glass Amer as Jesus, That's what I thought.
And were the people in the church?
No. It was just a stained. Everything was stained glass.
Oh,
I just
okay.
gave you the church.
Okay,
so you can imagine what I mean by like. So it's stained glass, Amer as Jesus. I'm like, whoa, that's pretty cool.
How weird would it have been if like you were the stained glass, and then you looked and you saw yourself on the cross, and then you looked into the audience.
Like,
and
I'm supposed to be Muslim.
There's people. Yeah, I know. People praying to you. You'd be like, this is so weird.
It would be very weird. But it was like I should do it again. Now I know like I need to buy crack pipes.
How did you feel after? Were you like headachy or?
No. I remember it was like did it at like 5 a.m. because I used to drive for Uber at night. So I came back home and I did it. It's just the whole thing looks weird because you're trying to light up and it smells like plastic and you're like, this is crack. Am I doing crack right now? What looks like crack? And I
just imagine like the people you drove, like one of them being like, he was a really nice guy. And then it's
my mind is like,
you're just like huffing paint or whatever, or DMT chemicals.
No, it was a great time. I was in shape back then.
Damn.
I was like, I had drive. Now I'm like, I'm old and fat. Dude, I told you, I earlier today I ate a bowl of cereal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done. I can't go out. I'm tired.
Which cereal?
Mini wheats.
It's funny. Kids eat that shit and then they're fine. How the fuck?
Because they're moving all the time. They're like, just running and hitting themselves on walls.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, my tummy, my pants are too tight. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, mini wheat.
By the way, we have one of our listeners. She told me that you should stop drinking caffeinated or sugar-free drinks.
Lube.
Yeah, stop drinking sugar-free lube.
But like this shit, like I have to stop drinking this?
Yeah. No. There's nothing in it.
That's
but
all
like
I drink.
Coke, like a Diet Coke or
I don't drink that though. No.
Or anything with caffeine. She said you should
like usually like if I go out to eat, I'll get a Coke, but usually I only have this shit.
But like nothing with caffeine. She said like avoid caffeine.
Nothing with caffeine? Like not even coffee?
Yeah. Probably.
Why is she telling me to do this?
Because she listened to the podcast.
Okay.
And she's like, oh, he's having these like because of all the caffeine he consumes.
It's probably true, but I'm telling you that's not gonna happen. There's no way I can. No way I can ever.
Life is all about choices. Remember
I know.
We were talking about it earlier. You gotta choose.
There's no way. Some things you don't have a choice in for some reason, and caffeine, I can't control. It's like the first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
I have 20 cups of tea. I have 20. No, maybe like two or three. And
I
very
stopped.
light.
You know, I wake up twice a day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the morning. I now I drink decaf. Like when I work in the morning, I drink decaf. I only drink coffee the second time I wake up.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. You think? Okay, it's for sure. Like the other day,
should we do another 30-day challenge?
Sure.
We should do another.
But what's the date? Aren't we?
We could start today or tomorrow. Like,
sure. What type of challenge you want to do?
I would like to lose 10 pounds.
Okay. Yeah, we could do something like that.
What about you? What do you want us? What's your challenge?
Maybe you lose 10 pounds too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm hovering around 204.
Ooh, I'm hovering at 220 something.
Oh shit! I think I'm 207 now. Actually,
God damn.
It goes up and down like every day. Take shits and eat shits and can't stop eating and shitting, eating shits and shitting shits.
Yeah, because I'm gonna go travel soon.
Yeah.
And like I'm gonna be walking like 20 kilometers a day.
Yeah.
Especially if I go to like crazy countries.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm gonna get on a camel or on a horse or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like I need to get back in shape.
Yeah, you need to.
I'm going to the gym twice a week.
Okay.
But still, it's not.
Think like
I'm just eating very badly. I'm gonna eat very bad. I'm gonna go fucking dude in Paris. I'm gonna live off art and pastries and
I might like shit too.
and hopefully Parisian women.
I'm gonna eat like fucking. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna try to have a lot of fun.
So it's confirmed you're not coming with me anywhere after?
No,
That's it?
Yeah.
That's it? That's all?
Yeah.
Shit. All right.
Yeah.
Then I have to decide where I'm going to go alone.
Yeah. Don't go to Berlin. Go somewhere fun. Go to like somewhere like random as fuck.
I thought about it. If any, we'll talk
Okay.
after. If things happen, then I'll need to go to Berlin. If things don't happen, then I think I'll decide in Paris.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
I think as of now, I have my ticket. I land in Gatwick. I spend one night in London.
Mm-hmm.
The next day at like 6 p.m. on Wednesday, I'm heading to Paris, and I guess I'll meet you there at like 9:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't booked the hostel in Paris, so I'm gonna book it then.
Okay.
And then
cool.
Que sera, sera, baby.
Gay Paris. Not bad. It's funny. Like it doesn't even seem like it's like anytime I go away, I never even think it doesn't feel like it's happening until I'm on the airplane.
Mm-hmm. No.
And then I'm there, and I'm like, oh shit. Okay, I need to start thinking about me being here now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I haven't thought about it. Just I'm like I need to start booking because I haven't bought anything. So I need to like now I know at least I'm in Paris.
Yeah.
Anything else is gonna be. Where am I sleeping in Paris? What am I doing in Paris? I have no idea, but I'm in Paris. We might need to do a show. I'll talk to you afterwards.
I could do one show. Yeah. Right now.
So I don't know where I'm gonna go. I'm thinking Cairo, Berlin, Netherlands, Switzerland. My friends like go to Switzerland. I have no idea. The thing is,
Josh Shapiro's in a funny country now. Where is he? Josh Shapiro?
Yeah, he's in Iceland.
Iceland. That's cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I didn't even know.
Wow.
How the hell he just went randomly to Iceland? I guess there's Jews there or something.
With his wife, he's like, let's go enjoy. There's
Let's
Jews
go.
there.
Let's go enjoy the ice.
You wouldn't go to? I would definitely go to
Yeah?
crazy countries like that.
Iceland is cool. Iceland does sound cool, but it's
We're gonna go to Europe every year
yeah.
because you're gonna get married next year, so you're gonna have to go to Europe.
I'm going to Claire's brother's wedding next year.
Here we go. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna go, and then we can go afterwards.
Yeah, and I'm not going to that music festival, so I'll have way
Why?
more. Because her brother's getting married in July,
Mm-hmm.
and the music festival's in June.
Oh.
And we thought like whatever, we'll take it. We can't do it. Let's take a weird break or whatever from this thing, because
Okay.
otherwise it like takes so much time, so much
When
money.
in July?
I don't know, mid-July maybe. What?
JFL season?
Oh, or maybe early July. I don't know. I have no idea. Somewhere time in July.
It's all about options, Gabe. You have to decide.
Yeah, but what's gonna happen?
What do you mean?
I'll be back for sure if there's a show. Like it's not gonna be if we do have a show during JFL. Chances are I won't be on her brother's wedding day.
Well, I hope so.
I'll be like, oh,
Again, Gabe, you don't have to be there.
Yeah, I
And
do.
this is gonna be like a big thing because you're a very unique brain and people like your original thinker. So whoever, let's say you get JFL.
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm trying to say. Let's say you get JFL. You get a showcase. You do well. They're like, hey, you know what? Come do, Oddballs Festival of like JFL. The
Yeah.
weirdos of JFL.
Yeah.
You can't just like, you know what? I'm not gonna do comedy for 3 weeks, and then we're like, hey, hi, hand me in your pocket. Look at my phone. Let me look at my phone. Say, okay, yeah, I'll do that joke. So mutard. Like you understand? There's.
Yeah, I know.
You have to take it a bit seriously.
But
You can't be what is the word zapped out?
yeah, no. I'm 100% going to this wedding, no matter what. I'm telling you, this is way more.
It's your career.
It's way more important,
Wait, really?
Mhm.
You really think so?
Dude, life shit.
Wow, man, you gotta teach me. How to
Life
think
shit
that
is
way.
way more important. You can't sacrifice your life that much. Otherwise, you're just gonna be an empty shell of just like, you're just gonna be. You'd rather be. Just gonna be, dude, that was the weirdest thing. You're gonna be dead.
I'm the
basically.
scat man.
I scatted my way into.
You scattered your way into proving to me that life is important. That's how.
Yeah. But I could do both. Like, let's say, like, oh, the wedding, and then
Yeah.
I'll just fly the next day.
Okay. All right.
That's fine. Like, it doesn't.
You're close to her brother. Huh?
It's important to her. Honestly, like, if anything's important to her, it's important to me. So.
Okay.
And then, but who knows? Even if, like, then maybe I'll stay for Edinburgh. Who the hell knows what goes on?
You're gonna be a good husband, Gabe.
Yeah, that'll be
I
nice.
think so. Gabe, Claire, you might have to. You're the one who have to get on his knee and marry him. I think this, because he's not. You're gonna have to like. Here's the ring. Meet me at this location and give me the ring.
No, I can figure it out. That's. I know that's important to her, so I'll have to do.
We could do Edinburgh next year if you'd be interested in that.
Yeah, I think so. If I'm already there around that time, then yeah.
Yeah, let's. We can book it and.
Yeah.
Then,
I'll just be there. That'd be cool.
when is Edinburgh?
August, all of August.
Tell me cool Edinburgh stories when you were there.
I'm trying to remember them. I remember the first day I arrived. I think I came the festival started on like the second or the
Wait,
third.
for those who are listening, explain a bit what's the Edinburgh Festival.
The Edinburgh Festival, it's like a fringe festival. I don't know what the hell a fringe is. I think a fringe is like like bangs.
Am I allowed to?
Yeah, I know.
Do they allow bald man? Okay.
And it's like the biggest like arts and culture festival in the whole world. There's like thousands of shows all around a city in southern Scotland called like Edinburgh, and there's like just shows everywhere. And there's like per capita, there's so many venues. So like every doorway you open into is a venue. Like it's like there's a bar, and then back there's a big theater, and since they started doing it like I don't know 40, 50 years ago, they like just started building huge structures with like multiple stages. There's like a small stage and a huge stage there, and it's all like built in this super old kind of Harry Pottery looking town.
Wow.
Where like you're walking in these small hallways. There's a show there, and everything's beautiful. Like all the stage, it's not like shitty Montreal. You think Montreal like whatever. I'm obviously gonna cut that. Doing like my pussy, my life. It's like really nice, well produced shit.
And you have performers from all around the world who go there.
It's like a lot of comedians, a lot of like improv actors, like really even like serious shit. Like if a guy reads his book, it was like a juggler bitch. There's all sorts of stuff. And then amongst that, there's like the industry. There's like the BBC's there, Channel 4, IT, all these different like places that are putting on their own shows. So it's like huge. And then every year there's like different contests and like awards, and you can invite people from the festival to watch your show, and then you can get nominated for a thing. That's how a lot of British comedians become famous, like almost exclusively from that.
Okay.
They spend a whole year writing an hour of comedy, and then they perform it every day for 30 days.
Wow.
And then and during that time you get to do like a bunch of different shows around.
You've done it twice?
It's only once.
Done it once. Okay.
Yeah.
And now, so you just go there, you rent an apartment, and then every day they give you a bar, they give you a stage, and you bring the comedy.
And you bring the audience. You hustle. You bring out like flyers, and that was so much fun, man. Like it was me, Jason Sarag. We had our own show. We're doing like 20 minutes each, and sometimes we'd have people jump on, do like 5 minutes and shit. But we had this small, pretty much like maybe bigger, slight like. For sure bigger than this room, but like kind of this wide.
Yeah.
And let's say this was the stage here looking at the people, and then the door here was the entrance. So like we couldn't have like a host or anything, so we would just do shotgun, and we would pack the room with 30 people in the smallest Dude, it was insane. Like and our show was at midnight. Every single midnight, dude.
Okay. And people would still show up.
Yeah. Everyone running around looking for shows, and so we would do random spots all throughout the night. During the day, like we would do like a 4 p.m. show and then a 6 p.m. show, and some guys like, hey, come to this 8 p.m. thing, or I think Dion would be like, come open for me for his one-man show, and then we would do our show. People would be wasted by then, so like I would always open because I was more energetic. Then like Jason would be kind of scared, or Sarag would be like, I would have to like kind of be like, hey, how's it going, blah blah blah. And I remember I was like, I was pretty wasted, and I wanted to like get everybody in the audience to do like a countdown. Like for some reason in my head I thought I wanted to treat that night as if it was New Year's Eve. So I was like, everybody, this is a beautiful night, man. I love this, man. Like I love you guys. I was getting all like fake emotional, silly, and I was like, let's pretend this is New Year's Eve. This is how magical the evening is. And then I was like doing my jokes. I'm like, guys, you know what? It's 10 seconds to midnight, and everyone gets up. They're like 10, 9, 8. And everyone's going crazy. And as like I hit 1, people go nuts. I opened the door and introduced Jason Sellen, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing? What did you do?" And he was like, "I don't know what the fuck you were doing in here." And I'm like, "Dude, they're awesome, man. You're gonna love it."
Oh, so funny. That's great. That's amazing hosting.
Yeah, it was so fun.
That's fucking great, bro.
Oh, so much fun. And then
you did this every night.
Not like that.
Like no, but I show every night for 30.
Yeah. Our own show at least, at the very least.
So 20 minutes, and how many spots a day would you do on average?
Like 3 to 4.
No breaks every day.
Yeah, every day.
Wow. So 4 shows in front of a crowd.
Yeah.
For 30. So you did 120 spots.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe like it's hard to tell. Somewhere between 80 and 100 at the very least.
And did you make any money?
Sometimes we were making money, but we would just blow it right away.
Yeah?
We just blow it on food. We'd go and eat right away somewhere stupid, just eat tons of fucking like they have like these it's like I forgot what it was called, the Yummy Box. It was like a base of pizza with like cheese and pepperoni with like shredded shawarma chicken with like it's all this onion and shit, and then french fries on top. Whoa. And we would just eat that like every night almost. We were getting sick. Oh my god, dude. And we would eat samosas from the
And,
debonair.
and there's crowds
Everywhere.
the
It's
whole-
insane.
Yeah?
No matter what time
Fuck.
it is. And then the last day, it's like a guy sweeping. It's like so sad. You're like, God, what
So
did
nothing
everybody-"
happens in Edinburgh except that.
Yeah. It's a beautiful city.
Yeah?
It's like it's busy during the winter because it's like so fucking beautiful. But during the summer, no, it's like everyone's like just hangover from it.
And how much was your rent?
Can't remember. It was a fuck lot. I think it was like almost 1,000.
£1,000?
No dollars.
And how many people were in the room?
Like 5 or 6.
Oh, jeez, I can't do that. I'm gonna have to get my own room.
Yeah. If we go outside more of the city, it'd
Yeah.
probably be cheaper. The festival was like our apartment was in the middle of the festival,
Mhm.
so we would walk 5 minutes to our show.
Okay.
People would like you could walk like you could take the bus for 10 minutes and it would probably be cheaper.
Okay. As long as I have my own apartment.
yeah.
Because I want to continue working.
Dan Kessler went.
Yeah.
I wasn't in the same year with him, but he said he camped the whole month, and I'm like, you're insane. And it would rain the whole month, and he was like sleeping, and water would hit him, and he would have to he would bike to the festival. 40 minutes in the rain. I'm like, dude, I don't know how the fuck. Fuck
Jesus
that. That's the
Christ.
worst thing. That's the worst way to do it. With that,
that's not. Where's the fun?
Yeah, dude. At a certain point, it's not fun anymore. You're just like freaking out.
No, because you were getting shit faced every night.
Yeah, but not at a certain point you would stop getting shit faced because you'd be like, I can't.
Okay,
You
that's
just
good.
physically are sick of everybody because it would be every day the same people giving you the spot, the same people you would see in the street,
Yeah.
and you'd be like, oh, you just like you don't know where to. You just
And
want
you
to.
can't. Can you take a day off?
So a lot of people take the 15th or the 16th off.
Yeah.
But we didn't for some reason. We were just like, why? We don't need to take a day off. And then I think the festival finishes on the 28th or 29th. But we had a few more days left in Scotland.
Yeah.
We were just hanging out, chilling. Like after a day, we were like, oh, I feel great. Like, why the fuck do we like? You could have easily have done it, like just taken a day off,
Yeah.
and I would have been fine. But
Yeah, you take a day off, you go north or
losing,
whatever.
and I was snapping on Dion. I was snapping on like.
Oh, you snap. You're a snapper,
Yeah,
buddy. You're a red snapper. I know you.
I snapped really hard on Dion. It was good. Hope he doesn't hear this too. He's gonna hear this again. He's like, I'll give these guys a second chance. No.
Okay. Well, dude, then we should. I'll be totally down to do
Yeah,
it.
it was really, really exciting.
If I continue working, if I'm
Yeah.
able to continue working, it'll
Yeah.
be amazing.
And I got to know the guys from the fucking roast battles. Like they're still like, oh, you can come do a roast battle every night. And I was like, how the fuck? Like people just develop a fake roast act
Yeah.
and they use on everybody.
No, that's
So
not fun.
it's not fun, but it's like I don't know. I guess they get paid money or some shit.
Yeah, because
So
people enjoy roast battles.
it would be packed. I did the roast battle there. It was, how the one we did here was kind of like lame.
Yeah.
It was nice, but it was like kind of like this one was like it was blood and guts and like it was in a huge room. There's maybe like 300 people and there's like judges and sound effects, but like I think there were sound effects when we did in London, but it was like weak as shit. Anyway, whatever. Don't want to shit on these people either.
Dude, that would be cool. I think we should do it. I would like to do Edinburgh.
Yeah,
I think it would be a nice
Yeah.
month, like
Yeah.
a Bonne Nuit.
yeah.
think it was a good
I'd love to do it again.
We'll go like 3 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we can continue working,
Yeah.
I think it will give you some little bit of mental.
Yeah,
stability.
I think so. I'll do it smarter. Let me reset.
Okay.
Hey, Amer.
Okay.
Hey, Amer. I've been going on Instagram. I'm seeing these 2 women. I think from Montreal. Here, wait. I gotta show you this video.
Okay.
Tell me what the hell you think about this shit.
Okay.
There's something about when a guy pays with cash that's the hottest thing.
I mean, I think as a guy, you should absolutely always have cash with you. You're going to code check and like you don't have cash, and then it's like, sorry, we don't take card. Like,
Yeah.
as a guy, you feel a bit like an idiot. You never know where you're gonna go and if it's gonna be like cash only. So just to be safe, even when you're at a bar and you're getting a drink, sometimes it's easier to just pay cash because you're not like, we gotta wait here, we gotta wait for
Yeah.
my card. It's just the idea of knowing you're kind of free once you pay, and you can kind of hop around easier.
It's 2 hot women. They're Montrealers, right? Yeah. The podcast called My Chemical Podcast.
But wait, maybe let the thing play so people.
Okay, I'm enjoying the view. Mashallah, beautiful women. I hope there's a ring on those fingers. They're beautiful women. Okay, it's like you and me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to work on our clothes, Gabe. Look how well dressed they are. We need to dress as well as them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You have better cleavage than me. You should showcase that cleavage. No, they seem okay. Yeah. Listen. Yeah, it is important. Yeah, they're saying basically that they should pay cash
Okay.
at a date, and that a man who has cash on a date is very sexy.
Uh-huh.
I think that's good advice, but like I don't think she meant coins.
Yeah.
Like if you bring a stack of $5 bills on a date, she won't be impressed. She's gonna think you're a
Is it a deal
stripper
breaker
or
though?
something.
Like if you just because I sometimes have cash. The only time I have cash on
Yeah.
me is when we do our show, and then I have cash in my bag.
Well, also you're not going on dates anymore.
No, it's true. Yeah, yeah, and also my card.
Yeah.
Like
Anyways, it's,
my card's
yeah.
broken. My card, it doesn't even work. I have to go and get a new card, and I just every time I want to buy anything, I'm like, my card's
So
broken.
based on these ladies, you are totally unfuckable.
Absolutely, I don't
You
have cash,
are-
and I
yeah.
don't even have a card.
So yeah,
I don't know what I do.
What do you call it?
I barter.
You bought her.
I give him some.
You go on a date. You're like, listen, I'll do the dishes for 2 shots of Jameson. Can we? That's nice. I think it's good advice, but I think I don't think they meant they should precise, not say it's. Cash is sexy,
Yeah.
but like $50 bills or $100 bills, $20 bills, kind of looks green, looks nice, but like don't bring a roll of $2 on your date. I don't think you'll get laid.
No. I got some in my bag, but yeah. Is it a sexy? I guess it's like because it seems like it. So back in the day, there was no cards, right? It was just cash. So
Yeah.
maybe it's like a memory from their dad, like that
Oh, yeah.
paying something, and they're like,
Like, oh yeah,
it's safety.
and they say girls want to fuck their dads.
Yeah. And it's probably like their dad at the mechanic, and some men they do the thing when they count the money, they go
Yeah.
like this.
And they're like, oh
Like-
my god,
and
oh
they-
yeah, count
Yeah,
that. Your dad count like this? My dad count like this.
Oh yeah, I don't know, maybe.
Like you have the roll, and you're like, and then the girl's like, oh,
He
like she didn't know why she liked that movement.
He peeled his back.
Okay, he's putting it on the table.
He's putting it on the table. to
Okay, my
pay.
dad has the roll, and he's like, how much? What, 500? And he's like, and then he's counting like
Wow.
this. Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe we can get our dads together, and then they can
see like
they can figure us
which
both.
who turns us on more.
Yeah. So 100%, it's probably
Yeah.
like I'm assuming they're Italian because they look Italian. I don't know, but for sure their dads are probably like like those old Italian guys.
Yeah.
Oh, they have their leather jackets on like with like the fur even in
With
the summer.
fur, with the fur, the whole club is looking at his father or her father.
They wear black dress shoes in fucking July. They're just always hot and angry, and you're like, why is he so angry? It's because his fucking legs are
The mob is
chafing.
running after him.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, there's nothing wrong with wearing pants in the summer.
No, I said
All right?
the legs are
Listen,
chafing.
ladies,
They're
do
thick
not
legs.
listen to this man. I love your father.
I think it's them.
And, oh no, the mob has heard us. Chemical podcast is
The
coming to
chemi-
kill us.
no.
That's nice.
No, they seem like
Oh,
nice
yeah.
ladies. Yeah. We should come up with an opinion about women that is
Yeah.
sexy.
All right. On a date, women. What do you like when a woman does on a date?
What did I like? I liked when
Well, you haven't been on a date in 10 years.
I haven't been on it in a long time.
You know what I like? I like when you're walking with a woman and she does this. She like,
Really?
yeah. I'm like,
even,
oh. Yeah,
but
it's
like even if like you haven't even did it yet.
yeah.
So this is before the doing it.
Before the doing it.
I like that too.
You wait. This is you want. Oh, you're so strong, Gabe. Yeah.
You're strong. All
No,
right.
you're strong. No, you come here. Come here. Yeah. Why is our dating advice end up being just two guys fucking?
I don't know. I bet.
So yeah, ladies, I like it. Like if let's say you're on a date
Yeah.
and you like him, this is they say men are supposed to take the lead, but when a woman does that, you're like, ooh, I
Yeah.
like that. This feels good.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Damn. I never had like guidance where like someone was like
Me neither. Everything is based on like Ryan Gosling moving.
Right?
movies.
Yeah. Really?
Like I did this on the last date. I went on a date like a couple of weeks
Uh-huh.
ago, and she's like, "Oh, I like my margarita with not a lot of sugar and not a lot of bitters."
Mm-hmm.
And when I ordered, like I remembered exactly what she and I ordered on her behalf,
Oh.
but I knew what she wanted,
Okay.
and she was like, "Whew."
Oh, she liked that.
Yeah, because like she wanted to see if I was listening. She's like, "Okay, this is how I like it."
Ah.
I'm like, "Okay." So when the guy came, I'm like, "Hey, barkeep, I'll have old fashioned, and
Yeah.
the lady will have
I'll have two Heinekens. I'll have two Heinekens, big in Japan, please.
Hey, don't give out my spot, bro. That's my spot. It's my favorite spot. It's the best date place in Montreal. Guys, okay, this is advice for the boys. Big in Japan. Dude, it's so funny. I went on a date and there was a beautiful girl. She was sitting across from us. My date was going well, and I was looking at the girl, and she's gorgeous, like young and beautiful and sparkly eyes and full of hope and dream.
Yeah.
And the guy, he was like, nah, like he looked like like the guys who have that hair that go like this. He's just like a typical engineer.
Okay,
I'm thinking Guillaume, but Guillaume, he's a charming man. But
Guillaume is like loose a bit.
yeah,
Like, at
of course.
least-
I've been working on him for 30 years.
That's so funny.
I
know what you mean though. Like the pointy, like everything about them is pointy.
yeah, exactly.
And, like
And
everything
he's
is prepared. Like they have like like those Swiss Army knives, and has like a toothbrush even, and like he's like there's
Like,
gum on my shoe. I got that.
like it's the type of guy, if we were like in 2002, he would have the belt, not the belt, but the thing to hold the phone on the belt.
Yeah.
Like he would have one of those.
Yeah.
And I was looking at it. I was with my date, and we're looking at him, and he was like, first of all, he was sitting too far.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, you're on a date. Invade her space a little.
Oh.
Make her go, ooh, he's in my. No, don't like, hi, how are you? But like,
that was really close.
exactly, not yet. You gotta like, you're sitting there. Let a little bit of a
little overlap.
yeah, a little overlap.
Little Venn diagram.
If she decided to go on a date with you, it's
Yeah.
because there's something about you that interests her. She wants to get to know you more. She wasn't a child. She was like mid-20s.
Okay.
So I'm like, hey, give her a compliment. You know what I like doing that I think other men should learn? If your woman is talking, in a charming way, interrupt her to tell her how beautiful she is.
Really?
Oh yeah, because I don't go on dates with women I don't find pretty.
Okay, how about this? Okay, I will start just be talking.
Why
Come on.
does it always turn?
I want to
gayness?
see this. Okay, that's okay.
I don't know how to turn it on with a guy that looks like you.
So anyway, I was talking to my sister, and she was telling me about that her kid.
Okay, first of all, you're on a date, so you're not staring into the. You're making. You're sitting face to face, preferably. You're making eye contact.
So anyway, I was at yoga,
Uh-huh.
and the yoga teacher,
Yeah.
it was a different teacher this time, and I want don't interrupt me, and so, and my yoga partner, typically she comes with her orange mat, but today she brought a purple mat, and I was like, honey, what are you feeling? Is it the time of the month?
Rebecca, can I be vulnerable and honest with you right now?
Okay, yes.
I'm so not listening. You're really pretty.
Oh,
Thank you.
thanks. Is that what you say? You say I'm not listening?
Yeah, because I'm not. You have
You're
to be
saying I'm not
on
listening?
dates. You have to be as honest as possible.
That's so. But you can listen and then
if
say
she's
that.
talking about things like it's nothing that anyone has ever said in their life is. None of us are Malcolm X or George
Yeah.
Washington. Okay, you are as boring as me. None of us are interesting. So probably what she's saying is not as boring. Same thing as I. So if I find her pretty, I'm like, she should know that I find her pretty. It's
Okay.
very important if you find someone pretty to tell them, just so you know, I think you're very pretty.
Okay, no, that's very good advice. But
Yes.
what if nobody is pretty in the situation? Is just
Then you don't go
is
on a
nobody
date.
listening to anybody?
Then you
is it
don't-
just people talking and not
Again-
listening?
Again, I'm talking here on a date.
Okay.
Off dates.
Yeah.
I am a very I treat people. I don't tell people they're pretty off dates.
Oh.
This is a date. This is we both agreed. What the fuck? You're pretty, Gabe. Off date. First of all, you should never go on a date with someone you don't find pretty.
Uh-huh.
Never.
Yeah.
Never. Don't ever unless you find them pretty.
Yeah.
Especially, I'm talking to men here.
Yeah.
You have to find them pretty. You have something about them that makes you want to just stare at them. You understand? Some woman you're like, she's so pretty. You want to
Yeah.
stare at their face or
Stare.
whatever. I mean, fuck ugly bitches. We all have done that. I'm not. Some women say the same thing about me. I'm the
Damn.
ugly bitch in that equation.
Oh, wow.
But if you're gonna go on a date, you have to find them pretty. Something you want to look at them.
Yeah.
It's very important.
No.
And tell them as much as you can.
How many?
Not as much as you can. Every time it pops in your mind, they should be aware. Just so you know, I think you're pretty.
Even on the first date?
Especially on the first date.
Wow.
Yeah. And pay for the fucking bill.
No.
Dude, listen to this.
No.
So
okay, no, it makes
my
sense if
date-
you're old, yeah.
My date was going great.
Yeah.
There was touching and there was it was going great. Then I look and the guy, I don't want to call him Guillaume, but let's call him Guillaume.
Yeah.
So the girl, stunning, gorgeous. I was looking at her and we're both looking, at the couple. And I could see the girl looking at us. She's like, oh, this is such a good date.
Aw.
and the guy's like, haha.
Yeah, he's all just thinking about
Just
his.
quiet. Just quiet.
Oh, that stinks.
The girl is like, And then I think the bill came, and he was like looking at it. Like, look at the bill just to make sure that the number makes sense.
Yeah, but he was reading everything
He
about.
was like, okay, so I ordered this. I got this. Like, the bill, on a first
Yeah.
date, on a first date,
Mhm.
everything's supposed to not exist.
Yeah.
The only thing that exists is the person you're sitting with.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's how I see it.
Okay.
You know? So, first of all, you pick her up. You offer to pick her up.
Okay.
It's 2023. You can't just say, I'm going to pick you up. Like, hey, I'm a bit old school. Can I come pick you up?
Okay.
I always do this.
Shit.
Like, if you're comfortable with the idea of me
Yeah.
picking you up, I would like to come pick you up. This is me.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't do that.
No, what, on my fucking tricycle when I was
Oh, yeah,
24?
That's why I got a cut at 16, because
I
you're
know,
like, you
but
know.
the thing is, like, I live in the middle of the city. I'm like,
Who cares?
I'm not gonna pick anybody up.
First of all, you didn't live you lived in Park X.
That's the ghetto. The people who drove West
had a
Coast
ghetto
choppers
car.
out there.
So yeah, first date, you gotta pick her up. You gotta offer to pick her up. First
Mm-hmm.
of all, you gotta offer to pick her up. Second of all, you don't ask for a date by text message. All right?
Really? What do you
call
do?
her.
You call her?
Yeah, you have a pre-date
What are you gonna
date.
use secretary? What's going?
You have a pre-date date.
Okay, you talk on the phone.
You talk on the phone. You see if there's chemistry. If there's no
Okay.
chemistry on the phone, just it's not even worth organizing a date. It's a
This is-
pre-date date.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
talking, of course, here the chance like that, or like you met her in a bar
Yeah.
or you met her online.
But is this advice for a person that's looking to get into something serious? This is what it sounds like.
No, this is every woman should be treated like that.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, they don't deserve all that.
Yeah, I think they do.
Every single one.
Well, if you're asking her on a date,
But what if, like, you go on Tinder and you meet, like, 100,000 people? Like, you're gonna pick up every
you
single.
you find 100,000 people beautiful.
I don't know. I can't remember. Probably not.
Exactly. Then don't ask them on a date.
But you just want to do something. You're 22.
You just want to stick it
Hoo,
in.
hoo,
Hook
choo,
up.
choo.
Then you just fuck them.
Chicka, 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 chicka. You know, you get on the car.
I was never good at that. Just chugga, 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 chugga.
I don't know. Like okay, that's beautiful. That's actually great. That's probably the most sweetest thing you've ever said on this podcast.
No, it's toxic. Because maybe sometimes you're right. Sometimes women are like, oh, he's treating me so well, he must want me to marry me.
That's
You know
what it
what I mean?
sounds like to me.
But no, just you're a woman who deserves to be treated with respect, regardless. Even
okay.
even if we fuck and it doesn't work out,
you'll have
like
a good memory.
You like this is a beautiful date that
Yeah.
you experience. Like it's a date. It's not marriage. It's just a beautiful date. This is
Yeah.
you know, always pay for the first bill. And while you pay for the bill, the number that you look at.
Yeah.
First of all, you pay. She doesn't have to see the number. She doesn't even know money exists. She's on a
Okay.
date.
Wow.
Okay. She's on a
Okay.
date.
She's on a date.
Like you look at the number. If it's like $500 and you had like 3 drinks, then you can talk to the guy.
Yeah.
But if you look at and it's like $80, makes sense.
Yeah,
Just
that's
put the
done.
fucking
Yeah,
card.
put the money
Done.
down. Yeah.
Done deal.
You don't need to read anymore.
You don't need
Yeah.
to. The number have to make sense. You don't like, okay, I ordered this. Okay, they included
Yeah,
this.
you don't need to add it up.
You don't need to add it up. Does the number make sense mentally?
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay. That's good. No, that's great. Yeah. But yeah, it's so. What about when you were 21? You
Yeah, I've always been like that.
picked him up.
Dude, look at my favorite movie.
Yeah, Casablanca. I guess. Yeah. God
But
damn.
it's nice. It's beautiful. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's nice.
Okay, want to hear my dates now? Huh?
No, but let me finish. Let me finish.
Back to reality with my dates. That's what we're gonna get to.
In the sense that that's like it's nice. It's nice to treat someone like that. It's
Mhm.
nice, and then you get to know them. They get to, and then you listen to them, and you make them laugh, and you're charming, and you're flirtatious. It's the only time when you can be flirtatious. Obviously, you know, obvious flirtation. It's so fun to obvious because I don't flirt on a day-to-day basis. First of all, I have to find a girl pretty. Then I have to feel like, okay, is she receptive to my eye contact?
Really? And when
And
I used to
then
work
I-
at a grocery store,
I never have.
I would all I would do, like I was single, I was like 18 or whatever.
Yeah.
All I would do is flirt with because I would be the bagger.
Yeah.
And there would be some late girl
Yeah.
doing the cashier. So
Yeah.
the whole time, that's all I would do.
I-
we would
I-
just flirt nonstop every single. That's all, and nothing would ever happen. We would just.
You see that you're smarter than me because here's what it is. I've always taken every job I had as like this is work. You don't shit where you eat, so I never mixed shitting and eating.
Okay.
I do drinking coffee and shitting, smoking shisha and shitting,
Yeah.
but I don't eat and I shit at the same
Okay,
time.
okay.
So every girl that I found,
Yeah.
it was always, and I realized that it was always like, oh, she's my crush, she's my work crush,
Okay.
you know?
But you wouldn't talk.
No, but
really?
I would always keep it professional. She's my work crush.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
now as I grow older, sometimes I'll drop a little, I'll tease a little, like in a flirtatious way.
With the Chinese kids? Or?
No, but let's say I'm hosting a
okay,
quiz.
Okay.
You know, I'm hosting a quiz, and I see everything begins with eye contact. That was the Chinese.
Yeah, I like LeBron James too.
So you're better than me because you never cared about any of your jobs, obviously.
No, never,
Especially-
ever.
And think about it.
Never got fired.
It taught
I
me
did
how
get
to be
fired.
professional,
Mhm.
but exactly, it's not. You know, not everything is serious. You know.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, always make it fun. Be
Yeah.
flirtatious. It's so fun to be
Yeah.
flirtatious.
Yeah.
So how would you flirt with? Let's say I'm the girl. Okay, now let's reverse the roles.
It's hard. Okay.
Okay, I'm the cashier,
The thing is to be the conversation. And,
and you're the bagger.
I'm trying to think.
Beep. Beep. 42, 45. Thank you.
I think he's a Jew. No tip. No, I can't remember. I can't remember that. It was just like, you know, you're around someone for 8 hours in a day,
Yeah.
just bagging, doing the same shit. Eventually, you're talking about all sorts of crazy shit. You know, it's like you're in prison. Eventually, you get to know your fucking cellmates for everything, like all sorts about them. You know. Those are the
I
worst jobs.
feel I don't know. I don't want to make.
Otherwise, we would just be in silence. It would be the worst if I was like paired up with like a lady that was like really old and didn't speak any English. I'd just be there. I'm like, I'm in hell. I'm just trapped. I can't do any. Like I'm just like
Focus on the work.
it's the easiest thing on the planet.
No, but there's always things you can optimize. I used to be a bagger too.
Yeah.
You see, instead of talking, I'd be like, okay, so I have a bag. I have all these things. What is the best way to optimize it? Okay, so of course there's rules. The eggs have to go on the top. You can't put them at the bottom. But yet there's a bunch of shapes, so I can optimize how many things I can put in a bag. So like, okay, maybe for this person, it would be a single bag, double bagged.
But these are things that you don't even think about anymore. It just happens. So you just do it. Like
Yeah, but then I would quit.
no.
Once I mastered a job, I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't want to do that anymore. And then I
What?
would
It's
quit.
not about mastery. So a PA supermarket, you
Yeah.
would like, you know, every once in a while, a lot of supermarkets, the small ones, you get like a customer, or maybe one customer every like 2 or 3 minutes. You know, it would be a line of like 30 people all the way at the end of the store,
Yeah.
and you would be like, okay, let's try to get them done as fast as possible.
Of
So
course,
you're
yeah.
like, so you're not
Yeah.
even thinking about it. And so I was just in the zone. So I'm just thinking about it. I'm thinking like, okay, I was like playing episodes of The Simpsons.
When
in
you're
my
in
head.
the zone, you're playing episodes of The
Yeah,
Simpsons.
I'm thinking about
How
anything.
the fuck is the zone? For me, the zone is like everything becomes bagging. Nothing else exists except bagging. So I'm like, I just seeing Tetris.
Yeah. That, I could play, dude. I could play Tetris and watch The Simpsons.
And I
also.
remember I used to come back home and I would still be bagging in my
Oh,
sleep.
really?
Like I would take a nap
Yeah.
and I'm still bagging in my sleep. I think they call it workmare, nightmare of work.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's funny. Yeah, but then, as you said, like if once you get good at it, like I don't want to do it anymore.
Well,
I
I
would
get the
just-
money. I'm not planning on getting a degree.
No, but I would get another job.
in food. Well, I'm not gonna go get another job.
I honestly think this is the reason why I quit engineering. I'm like,
Yeah.
I achieved, like I understand now everything
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
to do. There's no more.
Oh.
Let's go try
I was
comedy.
just trying to get money.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I worked at a restaurant or like a nightclub sort of place, and that was harder because that was like, you know how there's only so many things you can bag.
No.
This is like all drunks were variables.
Well,
you know,
what did you do in that job?
I was a bar boy.
Okay.
So it was like make sure everyone's not like killing each other, clean up everything, make sure there's enough glasses. People would drink so much that they would imagine like there's behind, you know, those rock glasses they're called. They're like kind of like whiskey glasses, whatever. There would probably be like 500 of them along a whole bar. People drink so much we would run out of these glasses. And I would be like, where the fuck are the glasses? Like they're all just scattered around everywhere.
tables, yeah.
And imagine like I'd have to grab find them as many as I could. At a certain point people would be breaking them, so I'd have to open up boxes of new glasses and it was the most stressful job I've ever had in my entire life. Like in my head I would have something called like alert mode. I'd be like, okay, every work day, there was one time there was a alert mode where I'm like, I need to go in the fucking storeroom and just fucking calm down because it would be so intense.
Whoa.
I don't know how people and and I would make good money for a bar boy, but
Yeah.
these bartenders were clearing $700 in a night.
Woo!
Yeah.
They work hard, man.
Yeah.
Like I look at the bartender at the quiz I host,
Mhm.
and I once I I gave her a compliment, but it didn't come out. Like it was a compliment. I'm like, you're like an octopus. She's like, huh? Because like she's working and she's like, with one hand she's typing the order, with the other
Yeah.
hand she's pouring the drink, and there's an other hand she's making a fucking espresso
Yeah.
martini, and she's like, and I'm looked at, I was a bit high,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to tell her I'm high. I'm like, you're like an octopus. But here's my problem, and the thing is, it came out in relationships. Once I master something, I lose interest in it.
Really?
That's why I love comedy, because I'm like,
Yeah, it's
there's
impossible.
you
So
master a
impossible.
joke when you're like, okay, but then I need to write like fucking another 10
and
more
then
jokes.
one joke stops working, and
then
then you
have
gotta
to-
rearrange
exactly,
it. And you
exactly. But every single job, once I master them,
Wow.
but here's the problem: is that I do the same with women.
Mm.
Like I would date a girl, and then everything would turn out perfectly. And like, okay, I finally know I can octopus my way in. Like I can just know exactly how to turn her on, make her happy, be happy with her, have fun with her, and then I would just get bored.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like 2 years in. It would take me 2 years to get a master's. in a woman.
Aw. It's
And I
fun
mean,
that time.
but I was young. Now I'm older. Now it's like from the beginning. I'm like, oh, I see what. Like I see. I don't wonder where that comes from. The need to like.
Yeah, you don't need that part. Like you don't need that.
Yeah,
as much as the-
relationships was like I'm fun and we're just supposed to hang out and everything.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you don't need that part of love like as much as I do. Let's say, like I didn't know I needed it, and until I got it.
What do you mean?
Like that kind of love, like I'm not thinking about it being like me having these techniques where I'm making her happy and this that. I just think
It's
about
not
it.
techniques, by the way. Everything is spontaneous.
Okay.
It's like spontaneous creativity. Like the first time you make you have sex with your girl a few times, then you find out what she likes, and then you listen. It's just I like listening and absorbing and absorbing and absorbing. But at a certain point, you just master everything. Then I lose interest.
But then I don't know. Life changes. Like it's not.
I know.
They're not like
Again,
the same
I'm
people.
talking when I was
Okay.
younger. Now it's like I know where.
Yeah.
I don't let
Totally
it.
then.
I don't let it
Yeah.
expand too much.
That's interesting.
But yeah, that's my and bring cash.
Yeah, and bring cash. Oh, that's all.
Always, yeah. But you know me. You always have $100 in your pocket.
You're
Whatever
the cash-
happens.
You're the cash man,
I'm not a cash man.
and I'm the
but-
scat man.
Edinburgh.
Okay.
So yeah. First date. So let's recap.
Yeah.
A big recap. First date. Ask on a date on a phone call, and it's good for you because you get to have a trial date.
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes on the phone. Are we having fun? Is this
Yeah.
is there a nice back and forth?
Mhm.
Ask the date. Once you get the date, salam alaikum.
See him there.
Let's say you organize on a Thursday. On Tuesday or Wednesday, you send a message, something cute to remind her. You organize, and then okay, she knows by then you already accepted if she's gonna pick you up or not. If you pick her up, try to have your car to be clean a little.
Mm-hmm. Come on, guys.
Yeah, pick
clean
her up.
that car.
Open the door for her.
Yeah.
I never had a woman open her own door ever.
Really?
Never.
Even
Girlfriends.
okay. Ever in the history, even like
Maybe
6 months in,
No.
you open the door for them.
Yeah, even if it's like we've been together for 2 years.
Even if you're like,
I get angry if she opens the door. I'm like,
even
"What
if
the
you're
fuck?"
like,
I shout at
in
her.
now.
I hit her.
oh
No.
yeah,
You beat your woman.
damn.
No. It's and it's the thing is it's like those little things.
Uh-huh.
Let's say you're angry with your girl
Yeah.
and then you're going in the car and you open the door for her. It's kind of because no fight unless you cheated on her
Yeah.
or you punch her in the face or whatever
Uh-huh.
or you fucked her mom.
Yeah.
It's just it's a disagreement.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not an
yeah.
argument. It's a disagreement.
Uh-huh.
So just being and opening the door for her will diffuse
yeah, easy.
Of course, yeah.
I'm gonna start opening the door for Claire.
Yeah, you should.
She's not gonna get. She gets in so fast. She fucking jumps through the window. Like I have no time. I have
No,
to,
you have the
I have
keys,
to
no?
open up the door and go like.
Don't you have the keys?
Uh,
You go plip plip.
yeah, but then
Then
you
you
have
go-
to close the car.
Why? How does your car work? So you plip plip. You open both. You open the door.
It's true.
She
Yeah,
gets in
yeah.
the car.
For some
you close the
reason,
door.
in this situation, I'm picking her up from somewhere. I don't know why.
Whatever you no. There's little things, by the way. There's
Okay.
just little things.
I'll start opening the door for her.
Also, when you're walking, she's on the inside.
Yeah.
Always.
Okay. On the inside, like close to the people in the houses.
Yeah, closest to, and you're on the side where if a car hits, you could just.
Okay, I can move the car slightly to the right.
Yeah, exactly.
It comes and I'm like, go this
Yeah,
way.
and girls, just do this.
yeah.
This.
A little this.
Oh, so nice. That feeling. Oh my God. It's one of the best feelings in the world.
On a crisp autumn day.
All the time. All the time. Oh, except maybe it's like 40 degrees outside
Yeah,
and
if
you're
it's
both
a crisp,
sweaty.
like it's like
It's nice.
I'm warm.
It's little things, by the way. It's little things. And I think these will be eternal.
Yeah.
Even when like officially we'll all be one gender. And
Yeah.
whoever you're dating, men or women,
Yeah.
let's say in 5,000 years, we're all genders.
Mhm.
You should open the time machine door
Yeah.
for, when you'll get in the orb to go to galaxy of Xeno, open the orb's door for your
Open the orb's door.
for your soul partner who's genderless.
That's
You know what I
great.
mean?
That's funny. Oh my god.
You should.
It's good.
I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
I have a friend. I was talking with him. And we were discussing harems. We're discussing like because I'm watching The Crown.
Hold on. I really I have
You
to
gotta go?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Well,
too.
guys,
Can
we'll
we-
get
can
to
we-
this
Can
thing.
we save it for
All right.
Thursday anyway?
Bye, everybody. I love you.
No. We can wrap up.
Yeah, okay. Bye, guy.
Hey, come to our. We have shows and
We
shit.
have-
I think Sunday and I think
Sundays
Friday
and
Saturday
Fridays.
sometime.
Yeah, just come to all our shows.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you have dating advice, let us know.
Yeah.
Let us know if you have a
comment. Comment, and then we'll discuss it and shame you.
and we'll agree if it's a good dating
Yeah.
advice or not. Something that your dad taught you or your mom taught you that you think, oh, I should apply that on
Yeah,
dates. Especially
that's
first dates. They're very important.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye. See ya.
This is my only